All right, everybody, welcome back to Blueprints. Hopefully we can pull off the coat check, secret garden, basement key, whatever we're doing strategy. What's going on? There's a new letter here. Allowance. Oh! You get your allowance every day. That's incredible. Because we actually have money. Holy God. It's come to my attention. You've been granted a daily allowance. If it is convenient for you. If there's anything else, please ask. Okay, so she's still cooking. Just when I'm not here. And I suppose that's why I can't stay overnight, and as well, like, you know, the house changes. Wow. What a pick. I think you might go darkroom just to... You have choices. You're not, you know, impacted. That's a great place for it at the beginning so that you don't screw yourself. We get a bedroom. We get to turn this way, I guess. Is this only here sometimes? Hang on. Okay. This is infinite steps that I can't get. Both of these are a dead end. I'm going to take the closet. What are you doing here? You have a reroll dice on you. Yeah, I feel like the hand is only here sometimes. Which is interesting. This is probably... Okay, key, a gem. Not bad. Let's take the other turn over here. I don't know where I was going with anything. We can re-roll blank. Yeah, that seems good. Hallway. Pretty solid. I suppose we continue on. We go down here, maybe. Okay. Nook keeps us going. Den connects back. Gets us a gem, which is probably useful. Yeah, what are we trying to do? We're just trying to do the coat check. Get to the antechamber. Get the secret garden. Breaker box. Breaker box we need the boiler room for. We need to be able to log into our email to know what to do with the breaker box puzzle. It can open the garage door. It can turn on the dark room, which doesn't do anything now. I don't think we really care. The observatory, let's buff up the observatory some more. We've been ignoring it for a while. And the placement of it actually works today, so let's send it. Okay, rooms with 4 doors, that's good. And a gem, it pays for itself. Beautiful. I think you might just throw down the chapel. We're gonna lose our money, whatever. Sometimes there's more. But that's one thing I was thinking here. We have to write down the angels here, because this order, the 1, 2, blah blah blah, is probably the order we have to click on them in the tomb. I only realized it like this morning when I was working. So we can go based on like their tool. They all have a different item, a different thing they're holding, right? So we can go over here. We can go 1 is this is what a hoe looks like in real life, not Minecraft. We can call it that because that's what I'll recognize it as. There you go, starting off great. It's going to take a second to get all these, though. Kind of like, I don't know what that's supposed to be. Is that like a spoon? It's a giant wooden spoon. 2. Flat spoon. Spoon? Okay, that's not good. Is this the edge of the... This is the edge of the document right there. Okay. Not much room on here, but we do what we gotta do. Okay, there we go. Let's see. You have the pitchfork. Doesn't somebody else also have a pitchfork? Okay, that's the one, obviously. The broom kind of looks like it, but whatever. I'm just gonna write pitch just to speed this up. I'll figure it out. Let's see. And then we go... Mop? I would call that. It doesn't quite look like one, but it kind of does. Good enough for me. We go to 5. There we go. This is the broom. Might run out of room at the bottom here. And then 6. Who is you're 7. Am I insane? There's 6. He's like, I don't even know. It kind of looks like a sword or like a saber or something. Whatever. How much room do we have? Not much. Room, saber. I don't know. She's wearing like a red coat. And then like shield staff. Okay. Hey, what? Staff. Good enough. Okay. That should let us, I hope, complete the tomb thing. No, we have to get the tomb, and that might be a while. West Wing Hall. A key. Key's always good. Key is always good. We might see a trunk or something. Sometimes there's a trunk in here. The archives is a permanent thing. Let me re-roll here. I didn't love it. This kills me. I've lost. Okay, what a day. Okay. Kind of just screw me, but like whatever, we can go outside. We can see if it's a tomb, and if not, we start again tomorrow, and maybe it's a tomb tomorrow. Like, what did you want me to do there? Not be stupid, I guess. Yeah, that's the answer most of the time. Don't take the dark room immediately. Could have taken a chapel. Could have built some good stuff off of that instead of a bedroom. Well, a bedroom wasn't horrible. Oh well. Hopefully a tomb. That would be satisfying. We can at least do one thing today. No. Now the shelter. See, again, the shelter would have been nice. The trading post is the only thing that matters here. I don't have anything to trade though, so like no. I still can't pick up the dynamite. We can try this puzzle. We kind of know how this works now. Do we just need yellow to be in the corner? Like what? Okay, we need yellow to be in all 4 corners. I hope this gives us more allowance. That would be sick. We just got to figure out how this puzzle works. Okay. So it'll move a yellow piece around it. How do I move the purple piece itself? Or anything else? Maybe if I get it surrounded by 3 yellows, I just don't know how to do that. Okay, I can push everything up. Those do nothing, and then this starts swinging. I don't know about this one. Nothing else does anything except this. This will like rotate the yellow. I can't get 3 yellows lined up here to see what it does. Okay, yeah, I can move it up, sure. Oh wait, no, that just reset it. There we go. It's like I can't. I have. Oh, what did I do there? Hang on, we could have had it if I realized what I just did. Okay. Oh, you can push the yellow through it. Okay. Then you still keep rotating until we hit the corners, and then bomb, 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 bomb. Another allowance token. Oh. Permanent upgrades. Okay. That's good. Screw me. But now we start with 4 coins, which is kind of huge. It's like starting with the stupid pantry every day. And anytime we see one of those boxes, we can get how to solve it. We know now. You have to put the colors in the corners. That's really all I was missing, I guess. Now again, do you start with the shelter? I guess you do check now because we have a goal. Actually, what we should do is get our money in case it's a shrine. And it does say, like, the more money you put in, the better the shrine is, but we can start with 4. If nothing else is really decent. But hopefully it's a tomb. We did see it twice, but we never saw it before that, which is kind of crazy. To be classroom max. We've never seen the classroom. It did cost a gem, which is really annoying the one time we saw it. Maybe that was just luck. The shelter is really quite good. I don't really care about the safe. It's like a gem, which, yeah, it's a gem, but we'd have to come all the way back out. So it's a gem for, like, 5 steps to walk out here, and however many it takes to get to the entrance in, like, 4 hours, which who knows if we're going to be here for 4 in-game hours. More money. Get some steps back. We get our nice apple here. No, you don't closet yet. You can dead end later. I should maybe, like, slow down. I'm opening this. Maybe we get a sledgehammer, maybe we don't. It's really early. Maybe we get 3 gems, which is a crazy number. Okay. We can turn right here. We can dead end, but with the observatory, so we get to, again, permanent progress is permanent progress. What happens when you get to like 100 stars? You gotta get some crazy bonuses. Okay, well, I shouldn't have eaten that apple, but oh well. Closet, storeroom. Slow down a storeroom. We could use a commissary. Would we get it? So like let's not ignore it completely. But I'd rather have a storeroom there and put the commissary maybe somewhere where we can actually use it to buy stuff later, or I don't know. Put it in a good place. So let's just re-roll once for free. That's really it. Rather just get a bedroom if all things are equal. We can get it out of the pool. Kitchen. Kitchen is steps. The closet's really risky. We might just get stuck here and never be able to leave. But if we get like a reroll die out of it, or a good... Okay. Well, we'll see. Please don't kill me. Okay, another commissary. Can't take it. Take the spare room. It's as good as the hallway. Interesting. Is there only a window on one side? We're against the edge, but there's no window this time. Okay, boudoir is a gem. This is 2 gems. We're gem maxing quite a lot. The coin purse. Maybe we can actually make use out of that. We get extra money. Okay, no blank statements today. The gems are in the white box. That's pretty easy. Statements with the word white are always true. Okay, they can't all be true, so you're false. Statement on the white box is true. This is false. So this is true, therefore the gems are here. Because, yeah, this is already false, so this has to be false, which means this has to be true, which means the gems are here. There we go. Easiest day of my life. I have money. We don't need the chapel for the puzzle. The tomb puzzle, so let's send it. I guess I could have taken the chapel. We have the thing. I'd rather have security because we can get a breaker box. We know we have security here. We can still get those later. Let's see. I'd like to set this to low. unlocked just in case we do find the breaker. Still don't know the password. Everything in here is the same. No fruit on the table. You're still here. Keycard doors are higher up. I wonder if we can magnifying glass this, because it says S. We know it starts with an S. I wonder if we can read through the lines with a magnifying glass. I've never tried, so that's pretty interesting. The garage is 3 keys. It's a little risky. I didn't mean to click on the garage, but this is fine as well. I'm just really stupid. Okay. More water action. We want to drain the fountain on the next pump room. Oh, it's permanent as well. So we get to claim our free money from the drained pool we did. Excellent. Excellent. That's not a tool, right? We've determined this? Okay. Like the pool scraper thing. This is still interesting. It's really big, which might actually help. Liquid. Bath. Faucet. Liquid. Tub. Tube? Could be tube. This is rank 5. And that looks like it says 8 in the middle. So we'd like to go to the right here and go 2 over to see if that does say 8. Mailroom. Mailroom is items. I don't know if we have mail. I don't think it would tell us. Maybe it tells us if we have mail. I like the drawing room. I do like the drawing room here. We can try to reroll and force, like, the pump room. I don't think you go this way yet. It's probably locked anyways. But this room, is this a G? Is the art a G? No, it's the room later, this one. Commissary. Let us try to buy a magnifying glass. The dining room in the center here is pretty good. We can re-roll for the bump room, which only has 1 door, I think, so that wouldn't go great here. The dining room's pretty big. It lets us go up, it lets us go down. What if the pool room screws us? We have an out. It doesn't do anything right now. But there is, what is this, a key card? Coupon book. Save $1 on each purchase. Right, I think we've had this. But it was after, like, I already died, so we didn't get to, like, use it. Okay, this is it. Tiger. It has to be a G, right? I'm playing Wordle with the words. This has to be a G. How do we get a G? Tiger. And tier? I guess this means tier? Which does make sense. It's tiered. Okay, and now we get tier and tie later. So that's an R whenever we see that. I don't remember where that is. But we now know that says tier. Thank God. This is locked. Are you kidding me? Okay, this is negated. It lets us in the foundation, which is important. The solarium would let us help us get the pump room. I think it must be unusual. Maybe not. Can we see? I can't click R right now. And it has the allowance puzzle in it, but I assume it's already solved. It's not even in here anymore. Okay, and the solution to that courtyard thing, the whatever it's called, the cloister, everybody's favorite Pokemon. I want to go down from the drawing room. There's the cloister. Okay, that's negated, but it does nothing. We're redrawing this for sure. The rumpus room is a lot of money. We can negate the archives, but the archives would go so good somewhere else. So let's take the money. Let's take the continuation. We actually get to talk to Fortune Man again and have like a heart attack. We've already seen the letter for this room. This is rank 4. Okay. Where did they keep the money in here? There it is. Backgammon. Let's hit it and watch this absurdly long thing, and maybe it's different because it's been such a long time. But I think he said like, "Hey, come back later. I got more words."
I am awakened.
Yeah.
Sound of the dropping coin.
Yeah, I know.
You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
This is different.
Is becoming
I think. I don't think the car was here last time. It's also next to the fountain outside. Oh, hell.
The darkened cloud of ruin, familiar to us both, now decrepit, run down, and in disrepair.
Don't tell me that's it. Okay.
I see 8 red envelopes, resting upon 8 pedestals.
Yeah, that makes sense with the notes, the letters we've been getting. It definitely says 8 something cracked 8 safes.
I see 8 letters penned by 8 different hands.
8 different people. Interesting. We might need to go back to these and check the
8
people.
letters of which you will only ever find and read 7.
What?
Just like the art hanging on the walls of these rooms, there is a letter missing.
Oh, okay. There's like 8 different ways you find out about the art.
Here has been foreseen by the great
Okay, he's
Alzara.
done. So this makes sense because the tab menu tracks our letters from the saves. We know that much.
To say.
And there are 8 safes, so presumably there were 8 letters. We have 2. We may need to know about the people in those letters. I didn't really read the letters because they didn't seem to have important information, but maybe they do. One's in the shelter. One's in the boudoir, and those are the only 2 we've gotten. Coat check. Coat check, but we can't get to the right side, and we can't really get to the foundation very easily. However, we don't need to get to the foundation. So here's the plan. You drop the coat check. I actually have no choice here. It's either the coat check or the lavatory. Which would be negated for no reason, which sucks. You drop the coat check. You do not pick up the key. The key will stay there. Will the key stay there? I think we have to gamble. Yes, I think we've left the battery pack in there before. You only pull it out if you can get to the right side of the map. You might want to pull it out. I don't know if you can recheck the same thing. That's the scary part. Let's pull it out. Okay, we can, but I don't want to do it because I don't think you can pull it out again. But we want to get to the right side of the map. We want to use this. We want to open the antechamber. West antechamber. We get the basement key. We stash it back into the coat check. We do not need to go to the foundation today. Is the coat check? It's a standard room. Okay, just checking. Special keys. This worked. This didn't work. Okay. I was like, what the hell? I thought we were really sure about that. And I guess we are. The den lets us go right, so it's necessary. The key situation is not good. However, maybe we go to the pool room. We try to make a garage happen for more keys. He's our life. Or like the locksmith or something else. Okay? Send it. Pump room. It's a different task. The task then becomes open up the fountain. And I guess, oh, we might be able to see the water flow, which is going to be kind of sick. So we have to click on pool. We have to go to the 6th pipe, and we have to pull. So we go down. Dude. Oh, it's not really live. I think it just knows where it's going to end. Okay. We want to click this. We want water to be pumped into the right tank in order to continue to fill up the pool. No, not this one. This one? Maybe it's down here? I don't remember how to push water between tanks. I think we have to pull out from here, maybe. And then dump it. Oh, crap. Okay, maybe we don't need to worry about that right now. Maybe we stop for a second. We just want to... Okay, everything's off. We want to drain the fountain. So we go 1. And we go push. And we can tell it to fill up both of these. So once that one's full, we swap right, and it'll fill up this one. And I don't think we need the reserve tank for this, which I imagine, now that we know how the boiler works, has to be powered by the duct system with the boiler. For sure. In order to start the reserve tank, in order to get a big juicy thing, probably for this reservoir. I don't think it's possible to empty the reservoir without this tank, because the numbers don't make any sense. Now, fountain's half drained. We want to inject everything we got into the pool from these tanks. I was expecting that to do something. Why was that? It needs to go down? Right? Right, because we're pulling from this way. I don't really know. I don't... whatever. We kind of get it. We also want this tank moved, is the weird part. How do I get water? I don't think I can... This doesn't work, right? We have to push from here. And throw that somewhere, which is the kitchen. We have to pull from the kitchen into... Oh, crap. How do we do this again? Okay, I'm still draining the fountain. Actually, this is working. I don't really get how this is working, but it's working. Do we just click on this again? I don't know how it's working, but it's working. So something to do with this I think is... Oh, this is overflowing into here, into there. I think. But it's a one-button miracle. So now we can go outside. And the fountain should be empty, which is insane. It's at least something. Maybe it just needs to be under this point. I don't know why that's a different color. Nothing. The pool never did that. The pool is full again, which means we get less money, but whatever. Maybe this is locked, maybe it isn't. We go until it's locked, I think. Send the weight room. I got no problem with that, because we're negated here because of the shelter. Keycard door. No keycard, but we have security. We need a breaker. Is this locked? Have we already seen that? Yes. And we can't secret garden key it. Oh, crap. Okay, so I think... Yeah, we're screwed. So I think we run back to the coach shack. We put the secret garden key back. Didn't work today. It's going to work eventually. And then we use all of our steps, whatever we got, to go into the fountain or whatever happens there. Check. Key. Perfect. It's in there. It's beautiful. I wish we had gotten a commissary. I wish we had been able to get a magnifying glass for the security room to see if that's actually the password or if it's not blacked out enough. But whatever. We can do that later. Maybe we get to spend our money in the fountain now that it's empty. And the wall has gone down, so I think is there like a ladder or stairs or something? Oh, look at that. And we get some coins. So not all is lost from draining the pool. We still get a little bit of money here. And this will continue tomorrow. The basement door again. You bastard. But it does mean, theoretically, if the basement is all interconnected, we can come from here and we can pop out into the foundation, which gets us halfway through the house. Or in a situation like this, there's 2 more doors we have access to, which is sweet. I think that's all we got. We can check security. Maybe there's a key on the floor or something. Somewhere. It won't tell me where, but we could try. Is that a coin? No, that's just the light. My voice is going, but you know, we're powering through. We got the pump room. We got the fountain. That's huge. It's permanent progress. View estate inventory. No anything. Okay, we're screwed. Okay. Thanks for watching. We're going to call it a day. Pull up the thing as we do. We have paths. We have the fountain, which obviously is the basement key thing again. So that's the big thing. Magnify the security room to try to read the password. We have the angel thing in the tomb. And we have those other temporary admin passwords that don't work, but maybe... Have I tried on the security room computer? I think so. Maybe it was only the lab computer. Uh-oh. Or the office computer. I don't know. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll be back again tomorrow to we just got to get to the antechamber. That's the big thing. We need a coat check. We need a secret garden. We need an antechamber. West access. And we're golden. I'll see you tomorrow for the next one.